In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on September 8, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus Cleveland Guardians. The Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Guardians wrap up their weekend set on Monday in a divisional battle that still has postseason implications on the line. The Guardians may have the home field edge, but momentum feels like it's tilting toward the visitors. Kansas City sends Ryan Bergert to the mound, and while he may not be a household name yet, the rookie has been dealing, allowing 2 runs or fewer in 5 straight outings. He's shown command and poise well beyond his experience, and against a Cleveland offense that has been inconsistent all season, the Royals don't need a ton of run support to keep this game in control. Cleveland will try to counter with Slade Cecconi, but that's where things get dicey for the home side. Cecconi has been tagged repeatedly over his last handful of starts, giving up crooked numbers almost every time out. 7 runs one week, 5 the next. Even the good starts haven't inspired much confidence. The Royals don't need fireworks to win here, just timely hitting and a solid start from Bergert, and that looks more than attainable against Cecconi's current form. As our first pick for this matchup, the Kansas City Royals money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total, odds makers have this game pegged at 8 runs, which feels right in line with what both of these teams have been producing lately. The Guardians' offense has been feast or famine, but their bullpen has been shaky enough that Kansas City should find some runs late. On the flip side, while Bergert has been sharp, asking a rookie to blank a divisional rival twice in a row is a big ask, and Cleveland has just enough pop to push a couple across. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York versus Philadelphia Phillies. The New York Mets and Philadelphia Phillies meet Monday in MLB action from Citizens Bank Park. The Mets have shown flashes of offensive firepower down the stretch, but they've also been plagued by inconsistency, particularly when facing top-tier starters. Nolan McLean gets the call here, and while the rookie has undeniable upside, this is a tough spot against a seasoned Phillies lineup in a hitter-friendly park. The Mets have also struggled at times to close games late, with the bullpen leaking runs in high-leverage spots. On the other hand, the Phillies counter with Aaron Nola, who, despite occasional bumps, has been reliable in pressure matchups and thrives under the home crowd's energy. Philadelphia has played some of its best baseball at Citizens Bank Park this season, and with more momentum and a steadier arm on the mound, it's hard not to back the home side in this rivalry clash. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Both offenses have been producing consistently, with New York averaging close to 5 runs per game and Philadelphia not far behind. The Mets lineup has been hot, and while McLean has shown flashes, he's still inexperienced and vulnerable to giving up damage early. On the flip side, Nola has been steady but will be tested against a Mets order that doesn't lack for pop. Add in the fact that both bullpens have been shaky in recent weeks, and there's every reason to believe we'll see crooked numbers on both sides of the scoreboard. This is the type of matchup where one team could carry the total by themselves, but more likely both contribute. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Atlanta Braves. The Chicago Cubs and Atlanta Braves meet Monday in MLB action from Truist Park. The Cubs come into this matchup looking to build on a strong week that included a series win over the Braves, and they'll have one of their most consistent arms on the mound. Shota Imanaga has been the definition of reliable this year, posting a 3.15 earned run average with excellent control and the ability to work deep into games. His road numbers have been sharp as well, and he's shown little fear against tough lineups in high-pressure spots. On the other side, the Braves have struggled to get steady production from Bryce Elder. His 5.54 earned run average on the season and a nearly 7 earned run average at home tell the story. He can be hit hard when command deserts him, and Chicago's lineup has already shown it can punish him. Atlanta has also been far too inconsistent at home, dropping 4 straight last week, while the Cubs remain a steady road club. With the pitching advantage and momentum firmly on Chicago's side, the edge is clear. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. The Cubs have averaged nearly 5 runs per game over the past 10 contests, and Elder's struggles at home make him a prime target for another rough outing. Meanwhile, the Braves, despite being streaky, still carry plenty of power in the middle of the order, and they've managed to scratch across runs even in recent losses. Imanaga should limit the damage, but Atlanta won't stay silent all night. With both bullpens being worked heavily over the past week, late runs could push this one beyond the number. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Texas Rangers. The Milwaukee Brewers and Texas Rangers meet Monday night in MLB action at Globe Life Field. Milwaukee comes into this one looking every bit like a playoff team, sitting near the top of the NL wildcard race and leaning heavily on its pitching depth down the stretch. The Brewers have been steady both at home and on the road, and Jose Quintana has been one of the anchors of their rotation. The veteran left-hander isn't overpowering, but he continues to limit damage, pitch to contact, and give Milwaukee a chance to win nearly every time out. The Brewers have also been a profitable team against left-handed pitching, and with the bullpen rested after a light weekend workload, they'll feel confident about controlling this matchup. Texas, meanwhile, is still clawing for postseason life, but the margin for error is shrinking. Jacob Latz has been serviceable in limited opportunities, though asking him to match zeros with Quintana in a high-pressure September game is a tough assignment. The Rangers' offense has shown flashes, especially in Arlington, but inconsistency has been the theme, and that doesn't pair well with an opponent that punishes mistakes. In a game where experience and pitching reliability matter most, the Brewers hold the edge. As our first pick for this matchup, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Quintana is capable of navigating the Rangers lineup, but Texas has enough power bats to scratch across a few runs, particularly in their hitter-friendly home park. On the other side, Milwaukee's offense has been trending upward, taking advantage of weaker rotations, and the Rangers' bullpen has been more vulnerable of late. Both clubs are also in must-win mode, which often creates late-game scoring opportunities once starters come out. With the Rangers fighting to keep pace and the Brewers looking to pad their postseason lead, this has the makings of a game where offense ultimately decides things. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Twins versus Los Angeles Angels. The Minnesota Twins and Los Angeles Angels meet Monday night in MLB action at Angel Stadium. Minnesota has been up and down lately, and consistency has been their biggest issue throughout the year. Simeon Woods Richardson takes the mound, and while he's shown flashes of being reliable, he hasn't exactly been a shutdown arm on the road. The Twins' offense, however, can bail him out when needed, especially with the heart of the order starting to heat up at the right time. The Angels counter with rookie right-hander Caden Dana, and this will be his first look against Minnesota. He's had some control issues, and the Angels' bullpen hasn't been the most dependable group to clean up mistakes. On top of that, the Angels have struggled in spots where their offense doesn't get immediate production from the top of the lineup, and that's been happening more often down the stretch. With the Twins needing to string together some momentum, this feels like a spot where their experience on the mound and deeper lineup make the difference. As our first pick for this matchup, the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. Woods Richardson does enough to keep games competitive but rarely pitches cleanly through lineups multiple times, while Dana's inexperience makes him a question mark against a veteran-heavy Twins order. Add in the fact that both bullpens have had recent issues holding leads, and we could be in for crooked numbers on both sides once the starters come out. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.